Okay, so we're gonna start. Avi, you can do number one. Okay. Avi, can you hear me? Okay. But Vishu, can you hear me?
Me? Yeah.
Okay. Let me just spell this one. Okay. Avi, you can do the first one. Let's investigate.
So me?
What?
So it's me.
Yeah.
A multiple of 10. 5 times 2.
2 times 5. It says
Oh, 2 times 5.
not even and even.
Multiple of 10.
What?
2 times 4. Or 2 times 3.
Wait a second. This is. Okay. Wait, what? Multiple of 10 is always even. Okay. Okay. What did you say? What did you say? Hello, Ollie.
What? Hello?
What? Yeah. Hello. Hello.
I can hear you.
Yeah. You can do the next one.
I don't know how to answer not a multiple of 10. Is it like 2 times 3?
It mainly means it doesn't go in the 10 multiplication table.
So 20 is even, and something that's not even that's not in the multiplication table is 6.
6. Yeah. 6 isn't.
Oh, 6 is even. It's 5. The reason why it's not 6 is because 6 is even, and this is the not even side. So the answer should be 5 over here.
And even numbers can be divided by 2 or
Yeah,
at least 2.
yeah, 2. So number 1A will be done by Ishwar. Hello?
What A?
Yeah, 1A.
I don't understand it.
It says Sylvester has decided to sort his shopping onto his shelf with a coral diagram. What labels could he? What could he? What labels could he be? What labels could be on the columns and rows? So he could put sauces. Um,
I would say sauces on the first one, second one, cooking items, third one, drinking stuff,
yeah, yeah.
and fourth one, spices.
Okay, nice. So you can do 1B2 and 1C. Each one, hello?
Yeah, 1B.
Yeah, 1B.
Draw the Carol diagram and add the labels or one to item to each shelf that matches the labels. What does that? No, draw the Carol diagram and add the labels. Add one more item to each shelf that matches the label. I would say mustard for the first one. Second one, I would say beans. Third one, I would say Coca-Cola. Fourth one, I would say no. Garlic.
Okay.
Then see, put the items below into different Carol diagrams. What labels does the diagram have? For that, I would say the first one will have nothing. Second one will have flour, soup, apples, jam, crisps, and all that stuff. And for water thing, there's nothing. And the fourth one, there's everything else.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Uh, okay. Move on to the next page. Okay. This page will be done by Johnny.
Um, okay. So, so, um, 2. Class 4 drew pictures of some vehicles passing their school. These pictures have been arranged in Carol diagram. A, how many vehicles are in the correct section of the Carol diagram? I would say, maybe 6.
Okay. So, I would say 1 because it says how many vehicles are in the correct sections. Correct. This not 4 wheels is not in the correct section because this truck has 4 wheels and this and says traveling left to right, but this says not 4 wheels, and then it says this is for these.
Well, like how many are in the correct section?
Yeah, I know. That's why it's 1. And now this one's wrong too because it says not 4 wheels. These are 4 wheels. And now this is 4
Okay.
wheels, but this is 2 wheels, and then this is 4 wheels. But it says it has to, both of them have to be in 4. So,
Okay.
so then this one, both of these have 4 wheels. So yeah, this is the only one that's good. And it says traveling left to right, and this is traveling to the right.
Okay.
So yeah, my answer would be 1 because that's the only right one. Does anybody have any other answers? Okay. Yes, that's a no. So, Lochin, you can do B.
B?
Yeah, B.
Okay. Copy the Carol diagram below. Complete it using the same pictures that are in Carol diagram above. So red is red bicycle. Can you please go up? Okay. So the bicycles are the red one and blue one.
Yeah.
So the blue one and red one go in the bicycle spot, right? The first one. No, I disagree. The red bicycle goes in the first box, and the blue bicycle goes in the third box.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. It goes in the first row. So red bicycle and blue bicycle.
And
Oh my god.
Okay, so the two blue cars are on the second row.
I have to. Okay, you just change that. So, red car, and now I'm gonna do blue
Yes,
car.
the blue car.
Uh, look, can you your slides, please? Okay, Venn diagram. So now I'm gonna learn about Venn diagram. Okay, text. Okay, Sanjana, you can do let's investigate.
Okay. 16 children in the class like apple. 11 children in the class like banana. 7 children in the class both like apples and bananas. 3 children in the class do not like any fruit. How many children are in the class? My answer was 37 children are in the class.
Okay, here's why I disagree. So, yes, if you added up all of these, it would be 37. But, see, it says 16 children in the class like apples. Okay, so what that means is we also have another place where 7 children like both apples and bananas. And okay, let me just get out laser pointing thing. Okay, laser pointer. Okay, so there are 16 people that like apple, but there are 7 people that like apple and banana. But there are still 7 people that like apples. Some of the 7 people, 7 people like apples. So they counted the 7 people. So you have to subtract that 7 people, and you get 9 when you subtract that 7 people from the 16 people. And now we're going to look at bananas. 7 people minus the bananas equals 4. So now let's turn into 9 people like apples, and 4 people like bananas, and 7 children like 7 people like both, and then 3 people didn't like any fruit. So when you add that up, you get 21. 27. Wait, no, 21.
I don't understand exactly. I thought it was that you just add them all up.
No. Okay, so let's see. So first we have 7. Not 77. We have 7 people that like both. And we have, so now there are 7 people that like both. And so, while since 7 people like both, you have to subtract 7 from the 16 people, because if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't. What the heck?
No, because 7 people like both apples and bananas. I don't think you have to subtract. I think you have to add. Like 7 people and the children like both apples and bananas, and those are different children than the people who like only apples and bananas.
Okay, so since these 7 children liked apples and bananas, they still liked apples, so it's gonna count them in the let's investigate. In the 16 children. So since it's counting them, you have to subtract that to know how many actual children are there. And same with the 11 children in the class that like bananas. 7 children like bananas. Two. So they counted those, and so you have to subtract those, and you get 4. And for 16 children, you have 9, and then you get 9 and 4, which is 11, and then 7 plus 3, and then that's 21. 21. And so the answer should be 21. they already counted 7 people that like 11 and 16, because the 7 children aren't the ones that don't like anything. 3 children are, but the 7 children like both apples and bananas, so they counted them in here. So you're supposed to subtract the 7 children, and you get 9 and then a 4, and you add those, you get 11, and then 7 plus 3 is 10, and 11 plus 10 is 21.
Okay, now I'm confused.
Okay.
I'm confused in between which is the right answer, so I guess we should just move on.
Did anybody get a different answer except Jonathan? Nobody? Okay, Lochin, do you want to explain this?
Me?
Yeah,
I think it's 37.
Okay, Lochin, do you understand this then? Guys, please mute yourselves. Okay, so first of all, let's use the Venn diagram. So we have 7 people that like both, and we have 9 people that like apples, and we have 4 people that like bananas. So
No, we have 16 children in the class,
yeah,
which like the apples.
yeah, but let's think about it like this. Since 77 people like apples and bananas, first, so singular. Okay, so 7 people also like apples, and 7 people also like 4 bananas. So they already added it to the apples, and they already added it to bananas. So then you have to subtract to know actually how many actual people like apples and only apples and only bananas. Everybody understand?
Wait a second. Wait, how'd you get 9 for apples?
Oh, okay. So I got 9 for apples because so you see that we use the Venn diagram right here, right? So it says 7 children in the class both liked apples and bananas. So we're gonna do 7 in the the weird thingy, in the one that has both, and then we're gonna and 16 people liked only apples, but they in that 16 people they also have included the 7 children, because 7 children like apples and bananas, so they like apples.
Well, that means then 16 children like apples and 7 children in the class both like apples and bananas. So we have to do 16 plus 7.
No, we have to do 16 minus 7, because
It's like 16
just
people like apples by doing 7 other people like apples too.
So see, if you add 9 and 7, you get 16. The reason I did that so in the 16 you have 7 too. So you have to subtract that 16 with the 7, and you get 9. So yeah, the only the people that eat apples is 9. Like apples is 9. But and the the people that like both is 7. So we're gonna keep the 7 in this. Oh, holy shit! And now,
Okay. Yeah, I get it now.
okay, now we're gonna make another. We're gonna make, and then here's another circle, and so in the 11 children, 7 also liked bananas, so they also included the 7. So then so you have to subtract the 7 with the 4, and you get 11. I mean, no, 4. You have to subtract the 7 with the
Wouldn't
11.
it be just easier to subtract 7 from one of them and then add them up?
No, that's not gonna work.
Like 7 people like both? Like 16 people like apples and 7 people like both. So in a Venn diagram, the middle part is for both.
Yeah.
So he wrote 7 for like people who like bananas and apples.
Okay, so guys, in this 16 people, 7 people also liked the apples because apples and bananas. So they included the 7 in the 16 and 11. So if you want to know actually how many people only like apples and only like bananas, you have to subtract the 7 because.
But like in a Venn diagram, you would have to put the 16 for the apples, the 11 for the bananas, and the 7 for the middle, and then the 3 outside.
Okay, first. Okay, so 3 is outside because 3 people didn't like any fruit. And then the 7's inside both of these because 7 people like both of these, apples and bananas. And then, so we're not going to think about 3. Oh yeah, the outside of this part things equals to none of the people like any fruit. So 3 people don't like any fruit. So 3 goes outside this Venn diagram thingy, and then the circle thingy. Okay, and then yeah. Does anybody want to explain the same thing?
Well,
Yeah, what?
normally in a Venn diagram,
Decide this
all the
quick. It's already
information
2:30.
without like adding or subtracting, and you just put it into things.
What do you mean?
Like if I were gonna make a Venn diagram like based on that information, then I mean like as I've learned that you just take the information and put it in without adding or subtraction, and then like you kind of investigate it and stuff, but I still get the same answer. I mean, it could be possible that there were 7 different children that liked apples and bananas. Instead of just like adding them into there, they were different.
Yeah.
But what I mainly say is this question doesn't really even make any sense.
It
There's
makes
lots of answers to it.
no. There aren't.
Well, like I mean, like 16 people only liked apples, 11 people only liked 11.
Hi guys, I just joined.
7 people liked both, and those 7 people were not included in the 16 and 11 children. And then 3 did not like any fruit. So if you add them up, then you might get a correct answer.
Okay, so we're just gonna move on to the next question. Yeah. So you're supposed to add 9 and 7 and then 4 and then 3, and you get 22. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Number 1 will be done by Lochin. Lochin, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you can do number 1.
So number 1 for glasses is Philip.
Okay. No, I disagree. Philip would be for curly hair, and uh, and okay. Who is having all the 3? We're gonna answer that first.
Philip.
Yeah, Philip is having all the 3 because so he has earrings, glasses, and curly hair. So
Okay.
yellow, green and yellow.
Okay.
Now,
Philip is the only one.
yeah. Now we're gonna see if glasses and curly hair.
Glasses and curly hair. It should be. Oh, you two?
Okay.
You?
YouTube doesn't have curly hair because, like, this is curly hair. You see these, white things and then
Yeah.
things. Yeah, that's curly. He just has really
Oh.
hair.
It's the eighth person. Like, it's eighth person. His name starts with an N. Norman.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Norman.
yeah, Norman. I agree. What about curly hair and earrings?
Curly hair and earrings. See. Uh, there's no one.
Yeah. So we're not gonna because since there's no one, we're gonna look at glasses and earrings.
Okay, glasses and earrings. Uh, just glasses and earrings.
Yeah, nothing in there.
No.
So we're gonna do curly hair.
Curly hair.
Yeah.
Philip?
Okay. Philip. Wait, no. Philip is already curly hair, glasses, and earrings.
Oh, Sophia.
Yeah.
Sophia?
You said Sophia, right? Okay, Sophia.
Yes.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah. Yep. Okay. And then glasses.
you two?
You too. Yep. You too.
And earrings is.
Wait, and August. August has glasses. So
Yeah.
and Petra.
P?
Petra. Yeah. Yep.
Petra? Oh, yeah, okay.
Petra.
And then earrings?
Earrings.
Earrings is. Let's see. Uh, Antonella?
Yeah. One more.
The ninth one. The ninth boy.
Tucker. Yeah. His name
Yeah.
is Tucker.
That's it.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the next page. Okay. So text. Change the color to black. Okay.
After Lochin is Sanjana, whoever that is.
Okay. See. Okay.
Can anyone hear me, by the way?
Yeah, we can all hear you. You can do this Venn diagram.
Okay, so it says, think of numbers that could go in each section. Is there a section that you cannot have any numbers? Explain the reasoning to your partner group. Okay, so multiples of 2 will be
Neil, we should. You can do like for the multiples 10, multiples
okay,
of
so for multiples of
10,
multi-
5, and 2, which is right here. Multiples of 10, 5,
so
and
then I first have to do multiples of 10 and then 5 and then 2.
yeah.
Okay, so multiple of 10 are 10.
No. The multiples of 10, 2, and 5.
Oh, I get it. Okay. So 20
I
and
agree.
then
Yeah, I agree with 20. There's also 10. And
yeah,
there's lots of
20 and 10.
There's every number with a 0 in it.
yeah. You can do of 2 and
What?
you can do multiples of 2 and 10.
Okay, so multiples of 2 and 10. 10.
Yeah. There's everything with a 0 and 5 and 10.
5 and 10. I would say 40.
Yeah, there's everything with a 0. And now you can do multiples of 2.
Multiples of 2. 4.
2, 4.
And then 4. And then 6. And 8.
Make it in short words, every single even number.
10.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there.
Yeah, okay.
You can do 5.
5. 10.
Yeah, 5.
20.
Oh.
25.
Can you stop right there?
Yeah, I'll stop.
We should not put 10 there because we already have 10 in the multiple of 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So I would say 15
Yeah.
and then 20.
Okay, so we should not put 20 either because there's
Okay.
a multiple of 2.
25?
Yeah, 25. Okay, so here's a trick. You can just skip count by 10 all the time because every number,
Or every number with a 5 in it.
yeah,
Okay.
number. Yeah, so 35 and then dot forever. Okay, everything with a 5. So we're gonna move on to 3. Wait, oh yeah, so it says, mark a small X on your diagram where you think there may not be any possible numbers. So so like the not there can not be any possible numbers for 2 and 5 because you can't do 10. Well, there can be 10, but we already took 10 right here. And
Yes, there is no number. Wait, there is one.
Yeah, what is it?
You could do 40.
Oh, wait a second.
Yeah,
You could do almost any number that ends in 0 for that too.
You can't do that because that is taken up with 2 and 10. all of the numbers with a 0 that end up at it is taken by 2 and 10.
Oh, so you can't have any numbers
Technically
as 0.
possible.
So you can't have any numbers with a 0 because you already did it with the multiples of 10.
Yeah. And
Okay.
you could if you wanted to, you could make this every number with a 0 and X this out, but this would be easier. So we would not X that out.
Okay, yeah. So for 2 and 5, there's none of them.
So 3 will be done by Sanjana. Hello, Sanjana? Okay, just click on. Yes. Okay, Srijan, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you can do 3.
Okay. Says place the whole numbers from 1 to 30 in the correct section of your Venn diagram from question 2. So,
Oh, yeah, that's telling you to make a Venn diagram. So
yeah, no, it's telling you to use the diagram from question 2 to do it.
yeah. So what would you say for this?
So you could put 30 for no, you couldn't put 30.
Like
You
can't
could put 20.
yeah, you can put 20.
Mm, you can put 10 on
Sanjana left the meeting.
multiples of 5 and 2.
What?
Wait, guys,
You
Sanjana
can put
left the
10
meeting.
on the multiples of 5 and 2.
What?
You can put 10 on the multiples of 5 and 2.
Yeah. Yeah. It can also go in 10 can also be in multiples of 2 and multiples of 10, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So what else?
You can put for multiple of 10 and 5, 50.
Yeah, 10, 5, 50. Oh, no, you can't put 50 because it says 1 to 30 numbers, and 50 is over 30.
Oh, yes.
You're doing 3, and you're doing 3.
You can put 30,
Yeah, you can put 30.
and you can't put anything for 2 and 10.
Yep, you can't because you already took everything with a 0
Yes.
up to 30. So, what would you say for multiples of 2?
You could do 2, 4, 6, 8. You could do 2, 4,
Not able to unmute.
2. You could do 2,
Able to unmute.
4, 6,
6.
Not able to unmute thing.
and 8. No. For multiples of 5, you could do more. For multiples of 5, you could do 5.
Yeah, 5.
You could do 20, 15.
Yeah,
You could do 20. No, you can't do 20.
Yep.
You can do 25.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
What about multiples of 10? Yeah, that's out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just, I'm gonna put a dot because there are lots of numbers that are multiples of 2 until 30.
Yeah.
And I think I'm gonna put,
You can also do it for multiples of 5, dot, dot, dot.
wait, oh yeah,
Wait, no, you can't. No, you can't.
yeah, you can because we already have 25, and if you add 5 to that, you'll get, if you add 10 to that, you get 35, and it can't be over 30, so yeah.
Wait, but it said you 1 to 30, so you can't like do it over 30.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need names for these. So wait, yeah. First of all, I'm gonna clear all the numbers. Okay.
Cool guy.
Yeah. What?
Before, did you call me on a problem because
Yeah.
I think you removed me from the meeting, and I thought that maybe I didn't answer one of your problems because I didn't hear you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I called on you, but that's okay. You can do number 4.
Okay. Place the numbers below in the correct part of your Venn diagram. Explain your reasoning to the partner or group. 100 goes with
First, I'm just gonna name these A, B, C. Let's name this D. A, B, C, D, E, and then F, and then we're gonna put this G. Oh yeah, and the outside should be H. I meant. Okay.
so 100 goes with 10 and
You can say the letter.
what?
You can say the letter.
Okay. 100 goes with A.
100 goes with G actually because it can be with 10, 2, and 5. So it's and as you can see, it says there's a yellow color and there's a purple color and there's a red color, which means it's all 3 of these. So yeah, 5, 2, and 10. So it's gonna be G.
Yeah, so I was going to say like that only, but I was going to like do it for 5, 2, and 10 like individually. So now I agree with you. It would be G. Okay, that 188 goes with
It goes.
multiples of 2, B.
Yeah. Yeah, so B. Yeah, B.
235. It can go with multiples of 5, which is number A.
Letter A.
487 can go with
It can go with H because nothing in the Venn diagram is divisible by nothing in the Venn diagram can be a factor of 485, 87. So
yeah.
and the outside is H, so is the letter H. So the answer should be the letter H.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. 650 would go with multiples of 2. Wait, no, it would go with G.
Yep, I agree. G.
712 would go with multiples of 2, which is B. 823 would go in H. And 945 would go with A, which is multiples of 5.
So we'll move on to the next page. Yeah. Okay, number, money. I'm not. Okay. Where's my mouse? Okay, it's right there. Surgeon, you can. I mean, Vishu, you can do number. Let's investigate. Oh. Okay. Okay, so then I'm gonna do, let's investigate. It says Freya has 3 cards. These cards. Use all the cards to make as many amounts of money as you can, as possible, less than 9. So I would say first, and on it, and here it says the order the amounts from the smallest to the largest. So I'm just going to do that while doing the numbers, and then so the smallest is 1. Okay, so it's 1.58, and then next one 1.85. I forgot to put dollar sign. Okay. Uh, uh, $5 point 18, and then five. Oh, no, percentage. $5 point 81, and then there's let's see, $8 point 15, and then $8. Oh yeah, $8 point 15, and then we have dollar sign. Oh, dollar sign. 8.51. So we'll move on to the next question. 1A, B, and C. Anjali, Kashav, you can do. Oh yeah. I just forgot. Let's use the arrow tool.